Hey everybody, this is a clip from the latest episode of the Randi Rhodes Show. If you want the full episode, you can watch live on Free Speech TV, Dish Channel 9415, DirectTV 348, Sling, Roku, and AppleTV.
Mary had a little man.
The fault. We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today. Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randi Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
With the COVID-19 outbreak on a path to killing 200,000 people and destroying millions of jobs and small businesses, how did Donald Trump respond? At first, he said the virus was under control and would soon disappear. When it didn't, he was on TV every day bragging on what a great job he was doing, while our scientists waited to give us vital information. When he didn't like the expert advice he was given, he ignored it. Only when COVID exploded in even more states did he encourage people to wear masks. By then, many more were dying. When asked about the surge in deaths, he shrugged and said, "It is what it is." But did it have to be this way? No. COVID hit us much harder than it had to. We have just 4% of the world's population, but 25% of the world's COVID cases. Our unemployment rate is more than twice as high as South Korea's, 2.5 times the United Kingdom's, more than 3 times Japan's. Donald Trump says we're leading the world. Well, we are the only major industrial economy to have its unemployment rate tripled.
Oh! Thank you. Triple. Can you believe that? We're the only one. We are first in the world in unemployment. We're first in the world with COVID cases. We're first in the world with deaths. But he's doing a great job, everybody. He's doing such a great job. Let me show you what we're up against, okay? You all remember the miracle drug, hydroxychloroquine. Hydroxychloroquine. Take it, he said. As if he were Jim Jones telling you, just drink the Kool-Aid, drink it. It was creepy then. It's creepy now to even think about how creepy it was then. Then he told us inject ourselves with bleach or disinfectant and to shine lightsabers up our bums. Remember? Maybe if you could, do the disinfectant on the inside. And his sycophantic little doctor there, little Debbie, sat there and said nothing. Now, last weekend, she said, I really wish when we locked down we would have done it like Italy. I really wish we did it that way. Where were you? Okay, so now there's a new miracle cure being brought to you by Mike Lindell of MyPillow fame. I'm not kidding. Mike Lindell has gotten himself on the board of directors of a company, Phoenix Pharmaceuticals, I think they are, and he is claiming that the extract of the beautiful plant, we grow it down here, oleander. I've grown oleander. I don't grow it anymore because I have a dog, and oleander is toxic. If your dog ate 1 leaf of oleander, your dog would be so sick and probably need hospitalization. But anyway, you now have Mike Lindell of the Corona Task Farce Rose Garden fame. Remember, Donald Trump was, trying to have Rose Garden Task Force meetings, and he invited Mike Lindell. Why, I have no earthly idea. But Mike Lindell is now on the TV trying to tell anybody who will listen that this oleander supplement is a miracle cure.
You don't have a medical background. You're not a scientist, yet you're claiming this substance, which has not been studied in any meaningful way, can cure COVID, and you have a financial stake in the company. You would profit from it if this is being sold widely. Morally, is that right?
Well, I was contacted on Easter Sunday after, that I've told the whole country to pray for the answer for this pandemic. And it's a great administration has had me, anything I hear out there of whether it be good sanitizers or cures or anything, to bring it back to the task force. So this guy called me on Easter Sunday and said he had an answer to the virus. And I reached out to my friend, Secretary Carson, who's on the task force, and he's a doctor, and he looked into it all, got everything from the company, and he said, this is the real deal. It's been tested by over 1,000 people to be safe.
What?
Medical tests.
Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute. Stop. There's no public peer-reviewed studies about this. There's no.
Yeah, there is.
There's no human
safety
trials that have been published anywhere.
Yeah, there's safety tests that was done in 2016 for over 1,000 people that it's safe to take. And if it's safe to take, that's when I started taking.
Where is this study? The only study or report out is one report from the University of Texas.
Right.
That was a preprint study, and that was only involving cells in a test tube.
Right.
No, there's been human studies, absolutely human studies,
Stop,
and it's been tested for phase 1 and phase 2.
Where are these human studies?
The FDA's
why aren't they publicly reviewed out there? Why aren't they been peer reviewed?
Well, the 1,000 people are out there. I don't know if you can't find it. I'm not a medical doctor. I just know that Ben Carson, who's on the task force, he brought it to the president, going,
well,
hey,
okay, but stop, sir. Ben Carson has in the past, been paid to promote supplements and got in trouble for it back in 2015. So he has a track record on that. You are telling people that this cures COVID. You have no studies to prove it, and you're saying 1,000 people were tested.
I got my own study. When I seen the test of 1,000 people that it was safe. That's all I needed.
Sir, if you've seen this test, where is it?
I've been taking it since April, and I've had over
you've seen this test, where is it?
100 of my friends and family. This thing works. It's the miracle of all time.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The only study that's ever been, the Army medical units have looked at it. They said inconclusive. We're moving on. It's and then I looked at the study from the company itself that he just became a member of the board of directors. Right? They have 41 patients were enrolled in a study to look at this novel agent of oleander extract. 41 patients were enrolled. 2 never received. I'm reading from the ASC, the oncology. Okay, the oncology publications, right? So 41 patients were enrolled. 2 never received treatment, and 1 was found to have neuroendocrine tumor after pathological reevaluation, leaving 38 patients for analysis. The median age was 65 years old. The median time from initial diagnosis to treatment was 16.9 months. 10 patients were alive at 4.5 months. One objective response was observed for 162 days. The most common side effects was fatigue, vomiting, nausea, decreased appetite, diarrhea, and here's the conclusion. The extract that they studied is called PBI 05204, did not meet its primary endpoint in this study. And you're talking about 38 people, and it said that they're designing a phase 2 trial. They've not even gotten it. He's lying is the point. He's lying, and anybody who can read or is curious about miracle cures can find this. That's how easy it was to find. Okay, Sloan Kettering. If you go to their website, you can find it.